All right. Don't know what happened there, guys. Oh man. Gonna go ahead and restart this again. All right. Oh man, sorry about that. Can you give me a 1 in the chat there? I don't know what happened there. Give me a 1 in the chat if my audio is still good, guys. Give me a thumbs up or something. Like I said, I don't know what happened there. That was kind of weird. Oh man, nah, that was me, man. Like I Talk Life. Is my audio good though, Talk? Just want to make sure my audio is good. Make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, great, awesome. All right, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. It kept on dropping, and then I realized I was on my wrong router when it kept freezing up. So I switched up the router connection, and I guess I just kind of threw down everything. But that was my fault because it kept freezing. I just want to kind of get things kind of rolling and keep things smoothly on here. Oh man, I feel for you, man, because you know I'm fibered up over here, man. I'm fibered up over here. You already know that, Talk Life. I love my fiber. I'm actually thinking about bumping it up, really. To be honest, since I'm over here at my main house more often now, I'm actually thinking about bumping it up, and because right now I only got 200 megs of my fiber maxed out, and I'm thinking about bumping it up to either 5 or a gig, one or the other. So I think I may end up going to a gig, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up going to a gig. But once again, I'm gonna go ahead and hope y'all guys come back in. I know I was actually kind of getting some traction there. People joining my live, kind of upset that thing went down. Just to repeat myself, hope people just come back in. Hey man, you got some pretty bad internet, didn't Talk? You got some pretty bad internet. I know that's what a lot of people. That's what Talk was just talking about today. That he thought it was his internet. Now it was mine, guys. I kept seeing that we was dropping a lot of frames here, so I decided to switch over to my regular Wi-Fi. Like I said, I was doing a lot of work. I was supposed to start at 6:30, but things kept messing up, and I was trying to get everything right. And then everything was going good testing, but then when I kept going, I kept seeing it was freezing. So I just decided to, then I looked at it, I was on the wrong router. So I decided to switch in midstream, and it told me I had to restart the whole system because I wasn't getting no more internet. So that's what kind of happened. I thought it would just transfer seamlessly when I switched over the routers, but apparently it didn't. So yeah. So once again, guys, let's give y'all an update one more time. I'm now back into the States. I'm now back home. I came back from a long vacation, much needed vacation. I really enjoyed that vacation. Like I said before, I really wasn't on social media that much. I only did maybe post things here and there, but far as the YouTube thing, I absolutely was staying off YouTube. The only time I actually went on YouTube was to kind of look at the highlights of the NBA playoffs that was going on. And of course, listen to Skip and Shane and Undisputed. That's my show. I love Undisputed. I love Skip. So I kind of watched in and kind of watched a couple of, sections of them. So that's the only time I was really on YouTube throughout the week. So I tried to catch up on everything. Like I said, I listened to the Talk Life, his first live stream back on Sunday. That was absolutely awesome. They had a lot of great topics. Him, Ike, Tay, Ernesto came in for a couple of things. So I listened to that whole entire 3.5 hours. Can't believe y'all went for 3.5 hours. Listen to you on that one. But once again, I was gonna go live on my birthday, do a special birthday live, but your boy fell asleep on the beach. That's just what it was. I woke up around 2 and I was like, well, there goes that. So what up, T-Man? What up? So today, since I absolutely got my OBS set up today, I'm just going to show you some of this color grading that I did that Ike provided me. Ike provided me with some footage right before I went on vacation, so I came home to this morning. Like I said, I had to get home this morning at 2 a.m., guys. I got home this morning at 2 a.m., woke back up at 7, and been going at it ever since. Since I woke up this morning. Actually, I had car problems, to be honest. I woke up, I'm gonna tell you a quick story real quick. Car problems. So last Friday, I left Saturday morning, last Saturday morning. So last Friday, I'm driving home, and my horn in the car does not work. So this woman is merging over, not even paying attention that I am on, like right on her. She doesn't even pay attention. She's put on the blinker. She's like, I'm just getting over. Mind you, she didn't even turn after this. But anyway, I had to throw on my brakes. I had a big thing of drink of water in my cup holder. It completely spilled all over. Like it was like one of them big gas station 44-ounce cup waters. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I throw on my brakes. Like once again, I didn't have a horn, so the other option was to throw on my brakes. Threw on my brakes. The water went flying. It completely flooded my whole entire console. All that good jazz. I was really pissed off. About the time I got home, I tried to clean it up as much as I could. Everything seemed to be working just fine, but in the back of my mind, I was like, that's just a lot of liquid that just kind of went forward and had nowhere to go at. So when I got back home last night at 2 a.m., the first thing I wanted to do was trying to start my car up. Went out there, it would not start. Took a little bit of magic to start it, so I end up starting this. Okay, everything is fine. I end up putting the gear, blah blah, everything was fine. So this morning I woke up, I was about to get started on my day. I went to the grocery store. Had the same startup problems. Went over to the grocery store, parked the car, and yeah, it just my key wouldn't come out my ignition. I couldn't put the thing in park or drive anymore. It's stuck in park. So I just had that whole situation to just deal with. So I had to get my car towed, and now there that is. So that's the start of my day coming back on my vacation right there. So I got to deal with this damn problem, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be nothing but electrical. And as we know, electrical problems are just expensive problems. So I'm just still peed off about the woman that pulled off in front of me. But anyway, with that said and there, I got some footage from Ike right before I went on vacation. He sent me some of the footage from the Z9. I asked for it. I just wanted to kind of play with it. He does his reels on IG, and I just asked him like, hey man, can you send me some of those files so I can play with? And he was more than kind enough to do that. So this morning, after I did with my car problem, I just came here. I was like, well, I have nothing else to do. Let me play with some of this color grading footage and play with it. And what he sent me was he sent me he had a lot of footage in that little thing that he sent me, that he ended up sending out. I appreciate that, Ike. And the one I edited was some 8K 30 and in log. So I'm just going to show you what I kind of did with that color grading there. And put that on top of things, I don't have a brand new Mac, so that thing was, oh man, that thing was taxing the hell out of my little 2017, I think 2018 Mac here. It was taxing it. It was taxing it, and it's only 30. It's only like a 30-second clip. So, I don't talk like I don't have a horn because that sucker just went out one day. Like I was just like, I don't know what happened to it. When I looked it up in my vehicle thing, just trying to figure out what, if I could fix it, some type of fuse or something that's nature, because I thought it was a fuse just first, and it wasn't. I think it's some type of, what they said in the manual, or just what I read on San Formals, was that it has some type of connection problem underneath the seat, and it causes the horn and everything to kind of go out. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just kind of pissed off because it's like, yo, if I had a horn, that never would have happened. That never would have happened because I would have put on my horn. That never would have happened. But I had no other choice but to throw on my brakes. And that sent my whole entire big ass cup of water flying and getting everything soaked. So, come back. Thought I was gonna have a good start, and it really isn't. So, it is what it is. So, let me just go ahead and get to, show you some of this footage that I kind of color grade a little bit here and there. Y'all let me know. Let me just strength myself here. All right. Oh, what I should have done was put this in the, I should have made this vertical. actually, but I didn't. So um, let's see here. Let's see if I can edit this real quick. There we go. There we go. All right. So this is what I did right here. I just had this little footage right here, guys. Like I said, this is just something I just kind of wanted to play with. It's the 8K 30 that Ike ended up sending me. And to be honest with you, I kind of like the 8K. I know it's, like I said, it's very, very taxing. But I was just really want to kind of play with and kind of see how the, you know, how I was just going to play with the color grading. Really is what I was really just want to kind of interested in. Like I said, I was more interested in the raw files, but what he ended up sending me was just, he sent me some in-log stuff, but it's just not compatible with the Final Cut Pro just yet. So I just ended up playing with the 8K 30 because he did send me the 8K 60. So I just played with the 8K 30 in-log. This is from the Z9 footage they ended up sending me, so I just ended up playing with it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Like I said, it's only a 30-second clip. Let's go ahead and play it on through. There's no music or anything. Hopefully it plays through. Like I said, this 8K is no joke, bro. Yeah, it's pretty taxing here. As you can see, it's just can't handle it, man. Can't handle the 8K. What I should have done is just probably downgrade it. I should have exported it in something else. I probably should have exported it in something else, to be honest, guys. Let's see here. But I could, if you could see that little, let's just kind of go over to the fruit here. I'm just going to pause it right here at the fruit. Just kind of pause it at the fruit, so I guess you can kind of get a good idea of what's going on. Like I said, this is 8K, so it's not really going to kind of play. I'm going to be lagging that thing the whole time, then trying to stream. But as you can see, what I barely have, it actually turned out pretty well. Like the colors really got kind of vibrant. I went very, very subtle with it. So yeah, I went kind of really, really subtle with the whole color grade. All I did was just pretty much bounce it back out, put the letter on it that's provided by Nikon, and then I just did a lot of other things, and I use Magic Bullet Suite. That's for my color grading tool, and I just did a couple things in the color grading in there, and just did from there. And this is why I ended up coming with these images here. But yeah, I like how the colors, just like I said, I really didn't push the color. I just barely put it up. Really didn't even really try to push the color. I just try to get it back to a nice, kind of somewhat dramatic type imaging, but not too much. And definitely, if you can go, let's see if I got a good area with her skin. Yeah, here we go. Let's see here. I guess you can, that's a pretty good picture right there. So, you know, from a skin from about round to a neck, around here is when it's starting to fade. I should have put a bar on it, but hell. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, I like the footage. Like it was pretty nice to play with. I kind of pushed it pretty hard I did just kind of push it pretty hard anyway, just to kind of play with it. But other than that, I really did enjoy the footage, to kind of play with it here. Once again, it was very taxing on my 2017 computer here. It was pretty taxing on it. As you can see right now, it doesn't want to play back. So I should have downscaled it. I should have exported in 4K, to be honest. But yeah, so I was just playing with that. Let me go ahead and put my face back up here. But yeah, if you have any questions, anything, like I said, this just wasn't really nothing. Just, it was just kind of got to get on here, have a little conversation, just kind of tell you what's kind of going forward onto my channel here. Once again, like I said, I kind of found a good balance. Like I said, I needed that good long vacation, great vacation for myself. Like I said, man, I do a lot of work in Barrow. I work a lot, and I really needed that vacation. So, so yeah, so this time around, like I said, I think I got a pretty good and found a pretty good balance. So therefore, I'm going to be doing a lot of bit more content. Like I said, I am now going to be finishing up finally the if y'all seen the live on that, I'm going to be finishing the Elena when we did that snake shoot a couple months back. I'm finished up those photos today. I did some of those, and then I'm gonna turn around and did a live with Lydia. Going to knock out those photos right after that tonight. And so yeah, so that's where it's gonna go there. So those next few videos gonna come out. Did the live with the flying dresses. That's gonna be kind of I don't know what I'm gonna do with that so far. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that footage. I was going to do maybe like a series because I'm going to do a few models shooting in those dresses. So I think about just collabing it all into one instead of making all separate videos. So I'm just kind of into, I don't know what I'm going to do with that footage. I don't know if I'm going to release it separately or just put all three of them, because I do got 2 other shoots I got to do with models with those dresses, and then just put it in one video and just kind of pick it. That's what I think I'm gonna end up doing though. That sounds more like a thing there. Yeah, man. Team Media, the Mac is struggling, man. Like I said, I don't have the brand new one. I don't even know what year this is. I forgot what year. I think it's a 2017. Let me check. 18. Yeah, so you know. Yeah, mine's a 2018. So you know, it's struggling with this. It's struggling with the AK. It is struggling. What I do on vacay? T-Med, I absolutely did nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did nothing. Me and my girl, I told her that this is gonna be a relaxing vacation with me, and I had no plans on doing nothing, to be honest with you. Even going into this, so she wouldn't really expect anything from me from that vacation. So I already told her ahead of time going into this, I'm just looking to relax, sleep, and just pretty much relax. So that's exactly what I end up doing. Somewhat. She wouldn't kind of let me relax. So, you know, it is what it is. I try to get as much sleep, but she still woke me up at 5:30, 6 o'clock every morning. It was still, I still didn't get no sleep really. Still didn't want to get the sleep I wanted. But, but yeah, I really didn't do anything, man. We really didn't do anything. We ate different places. We went to 8 at different places on the island. Once again, this is my second time going to that island, so it's like the island's not very big. For people that have been there, they know, like the island of St. Martin is not very big. You can literally drive the whole entire island in 30 minutes if you really wanted to. So the island's not very big at all. So far as like a lot of things to do on the island, it really is, for me, it's like a good place to kind of just go chill and relax. Of course, they got like a little nightclub thing and a couple of lounges, of course, because it is an island. It's, you know, and they make their living off of, you know, tourism, just like any other kind of island, really. So they make their money off of tourism. So of course they got the little typical stuff of, you know, things to do, things of that nature, but it's also very slowed down where you can just enjoy and just actually relax. So that's what I end up doing, man. I just end up doing a lot of relaxing, sleeping, kind of explore the island a little bit more. But like I said, you've been there once, you kind of explore the whole entire thing in one trip, really. So just relax. That's what I did. Oh man, what size is that 8K file? Oh, let's see here. Let me go into it right now, T-Med, and I'll let you know. I end up exporting that 8K file in, where are you? Mind you, it's it's under 30 seconds, T, and it's 548 megabytes just for that 30-second file. So yeah, so like I got a couple of things. I got like this JoJo thing I did, which was a minute and that was all in 4K as well. No, it wasn't. That was in 1080. Sorry, that was in 1080, and that was at 373 megabytes. But once again, that was almost like an hour. That was probably about a minute and 10 seconds, maybe. That video was. So yeah, the size of it's pretty big. Oh, what up, Teal? Yeah, the AK size. Now, when I downloaded the NRAW, it kind of tricked me because what he had in the folder is like NRAW, so I just went ahead like the MP file, so I just went ahead and downloaded. But then when I downloaded it, it was giving me like, I don't know, like half a gig size or whatever. I'm like, this can't be right. Not for no 8.3K raw. I was like, this can't even be right. This is not the right size. So I went and downloaded and I put in Final Cut Pro and I looked at it and I'm like, no, this is 1080p. So then it was like this other file right beside it. So I downloaded the file that was right beside it and that ended up being like 32 gigabytes. And I'm thinking it was on maybe like 30, maybe like 45 seconds or so. And that was like 32 gigabytes. So I was like, oh my God. That thing is really crazy. I think I end up having it. Yeah, so which is kind of, if I'm not mistaken, let's see here. If I can get my, let's see. Let me get rid of this. Oh man, just. Alright. And let me see here and I'll let you know. Yeah, definitely get them hard drives ready. I don't gotta get them ready because I'm not shooting I don't have a Z9 for one, and I wouldn't even shoot the N raw. That thing was big. I'm gonna show it to you though. Let me let's see here. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna plug in the hard drive. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna plug in the hard drive and all right, put myself in on here somewhere real quick. All right, so end up putting it in this Jenny folder. Like I said, I was trying to test some things real quick, so I ended up putting it in this Jenny folder. And let's see, here it is right here. As you can see, 32 gigs. It's, yeah, that's just too much, man. 32 gigs ain't yeah, that's just a lot. Let's see, try to get some more information from it. And I really think, yeah, sorry, this thing don't give out too much good information. I was gonna try to see how long the clip was, but I don't think this clip is very long, T. But yeah, you definitely gonna get ready. You definitely getting that hard drive ready if you're gonna be shooting. Now, what I end up grading was this right here, which was 1 gigabyte. It was 1 gigabyte for 30 seconds. That's what I end up grading right here. That's already kind of down there. It was a 30-second in raw, what you just seen just a second ago. So that's what I end up, downgrade. I mean, doing the color grading to it. As you can see, that's pretty large, and that other one's pretty large. So yeah. I will go back and kind of show you my, let's see here. That's just nothing but all video stuff. Yeah, I'm using OBS, man. I finally got the settings correct. It seems like everything is working pretty well as of right now, so I'm using OBS. I kind of got it when I used it. I used OBS the very first live I went to when I got in office. Was I used OBS? So yeah, so I got everything working now, so I can actually, you know, show the screen off, things of that nature. Now the real question of the day is, who's really going to be shooting this RAW, this 8.3K RAW coming out, knowing that you're getting, like, once again, you're getting 32 gigs. I wish I knew how. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that. The only way I could put it in Final Cut to kind of show. Yeah. I was trying to think, maybe I could put in there to see how many seconds this clip is, but I don't think it's very that long, guys. I think it's maybe like under a minute long, and you're talking about already at 32 gigs of uses there. And once again, like I said, the clip I ended up grading right here, which I just showed y'all guys, that was under 30 seconds, and that was 1 gig, and that was the 8K 30. So that was just in log 10-bit that he ended up sharing. So yeah. But question of the day is, for content creators, is RAW really necessary, man? Is it really necessary for us? That's the question I'm going to pose out there to y'all right now. Let me know. Especially for like a T-Mid that's doing this. Anybody that kind of does YouTube and has a capable camera, or just not really a capable camera, just put your input in and just let me know, do you think, you know, RAW for content creators is really, really necessary? Because I have the Sony S3, A7S3, but S3 for the short. And I was thinking about this because I was wondering what can I use, what would be the most feasible way of using that, because it's like, yeah, I want to be I always shooting 4K. I was shooting in 4K with my A6300. Like, everything I shot on my channel was always been 4K, except when I did like the B-roll stuff of it. That was, of course, obviously, that was all in 1080p, 120, and sometimes 60. But now, since I was able to play with that and I can get RAW, and I can shoot 4K 0.3 or whatever it is, which you still RAW with the Ninja V, now I'm just thinking to myself, well, can I just really just move over to that and just shoot with the Ninja V and get the 4K RAW at 60 frames per second? Like, cause at that point in time, I kind of like cover everything for me, you know? Cause at this point, I'm thinking about like, far as like storage usage, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty much going to get 128 gigs. I already got a 128 gigs, but it's like, would that be enough? But when I shoot my Ninja, I got a terabyte. So it's like, that's more, that would be way more than enough to shoot the RAW, to do everything I need to do with it. So I was actually kind of debating with myself on what would be the most feasible thing to really kind of shoot at that point in time, because obviously I'm most likely will probably, it really kind of like, I guess it's debates, and I'm trying to think right now. Like, I guess I definitely would be debating, because I guess it would depend on if I would use my Ninja to show my viewfinder when I'm shooting my Nikon. If I do that, of course, I would shoot the car slot. So I guess I kind of answers my own questions right there. Because I guess some things I'll definitely probably use my Ninja V to record my viewfinder, like I've been doing. That's the reason why I kind of bought that Ninja V, was for just to show you that through the viewfinder. So I guess it's going to be kind of different situation, but I haven't done that in a while, to be honest with you guys, because I've just been kind of lazy, because it's a lot to set up, and sometimes I've just been on a hurry to kind of just kind of shoot. So I haven't really shot through the viewfinder in a while. But other than that, I always used external monitor to always get my exposure right in the first place. So now, since I have the Sony A7S3, I was just figuring that I would just probably just shoot the whole thing in internal RAW and get the RAW 4K 60, and then I have enough space for it every single time anyway as well, because I just have enough space. So let me know if you think that'll be overkill, because as of right now, I don't think it's overkill, but I know that it runs a whole lot smoother in Final Cut. And like I said, I got a 2018. I will be upgrading mine's pretty soon, but I got a 2018 Mac and it runs a whole lot smoother for me. So that's one of the reasons why I like shooting in ProRes, just because of my computer's a little bit older and it runs a whole lot smoother and things render a whole lot faster for me with my computer as of right now. So I guess that's one of the main reasons why I'm looking forward to get an easier workflow on the back end of things. So that's what I'm really more focusing on than anything, is really trying to get the back end of things. So yeah, just let me know what y'all guys will be thinking. But other than that, like I said, I really didn't have much, man. I just wanted to come in here. I wasn't gonna make this thing long at all. I just want to kind of come out, reach out to y'all guys, let y'all know what's going on with me. Once again, I've been back here just doing my thing. Like I said, just got back this morning and just been working. Like I said, I wanted to make this a very quick live and just come out here and just tell y'all what my plans are. And I feel re-energized. It's the real thing. I feel re-energized after that vacation, except when I came here and figured out my car wasn't working. So then all my energy just went back down to the ground once I found that out this morning when I went to the store and I tried to go back home and my car would not get out of park. It was just like, I had a lot of energy coming back, refresh energy. And then that just took it all away, bro. So I just took it all away. But yes, that's the plans, T-Mid. Like I said, I'm going to try to give you those videos every week. Like I said, I probably got four videos right now backed up, honestly, that I could probably do from here on out. But once again, I think one of my main things is I got to set up more video ports. Man, video ports just count, man, because those things are hard. I'm trying to take. I don't know about you, but it's just a whole lot harder putting together short form content for me. I can only speak for myself. I know T-Mid tried to do this in our group text that we had, said that he can do a reel. I can do a reel in 5 minutes. Reels doesn't really, reel is pretty much easy because I know reel is easy because I know majority of it is going to be my photos, and like maybe, out of the 15 seconds or however long they are, 4 seconds, however long I'm going to do, all I know is majority of it is going to be my photos. So that's pretty easy. So like all I got to do is just put some photos and then add one little video of them or whatever the case may be. And that's it. So reels are always easy, but making video portraits are a little bit more harder for me because so pretty much what happens is you get all this content, you get out there, you're just going through the directions, trying to trying to set up the shots, trying to tell her what to do, just direct the whole entire thing. That's what easier word to say. Just direct the whole entire thing of the video show. So you come back, you have all this footage and you know that you're only going to use probably about your video portrait is going to be maybe 1:30. I kind of try not to go too longer than 1:30 sometimes, but some miles can be a little bit longer than that. But you have 15-20 minutes of footage. So you have to comb through all of that and then just use what you got to use in the minute and 20-30 seconds or whatever, how long your video portrait is going to be. Like I said, I try to make them between a minute and 30. I never try to go over 2 minutes on my video portraits. But it's just, for me, those things are a whole lot harder to make. That like it literally will take me. It's easier for me to make a long form content, like a regular video. It's easy for me to do that because I can just kind of throw a lot of stuff in there and just kind of just go with it, and it's okay because I know it's a longer form content. But when it comes to the shorter content and you have all this footage, it's just a whole lot harder for me, man. That's just for me. Oh man, like I said, I'm gonna be more consistent. T-Mid, just to answer your question, going to be a little bit more consistent. Like I said, we'll try to drop more videos, maybe once or twice a week, including parties like these little lives of me. Just I'll probably just be sitting here just showing just kind of do some lives, by maybe just editing and just talking to you guys, but also doing one video per week. Once again, like I said, the news is I absolutely have been lazy, guys. I have only probably did maybe 5 shoots this whole entire year. Yeah, I probably did about 5 shoots this whole entire year, maybe 6. And honestly, you know what I'm saying, it's in May, so by this time I should have at least had, you know, 10 to 20 by this time anyway, man, consider my schedule. So I've just been really, really busy, so that's the reason why I have lack of content, man. And then on top of that, some of the models, that's kind of, then you know how models do. They, you know what they do, man. They just do what they do, man. I'm supposed to have one today. Want to do a bikini shoot. We had it all planned out, and then she just ghosted me. So, and this is a person I worked with several times before. So, and she just completely just ghosted me. So, they even left me on red, pretty much left me on red. So, yeah, it happens. It happens to all of us. So. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do, man. Since I'm refreshed, it's just all about I found a good balance of what I need to do to give out good, consistent content on my channel, as well as my Instagram as well, because that's where I'm mostly active at, is on my Instagram with things. So I just found a pretty good balance. I'm pretty good and refreshed, and now I have a balance to everything to try to be more consistent with content, which entails one video. I want to go 2 videos. Like I said, one, you know, edited video, and then one probably like live stream, something of this nature, or just a live stream of a shoot somewhere, that thing. So that's the whole plan. Since I'm refreshed and rejoiced, man, getting older. So that's pretty much about it. So once again, guys, like I said, I didn't want to be on here too long. I just wanted to come in and just really do something really, really quick. Make this really quick live. Just answer a couple questions. If y'all had any questions, I was just going to kind of go with it. Kind of seemed like the comment section is kind of stale tonight, besides T-Mid and Toggle Life kind of answering, but you know. Yeah, I know, yeah, of course y'all guys are, and I appreciate that, because it also makes me stay focused as well when y'all do hold me accountable for things. So I do appreciate y'all guys for that, you and Toggle Life for doing that. Yeah, I do appreciate it. So once again, like I said, I'm about to go ahead and finish up these Elena picks. I actually can probably show you a few. Let me, while I'm here, I can show you a couple of those while I'm here. Let's do that real quick. I can do that. As you see, I got my 2B edit photo right here. So I got to finish up editing this. I just got to do my skin retouching. Is what pretty much my final edits is. I just got to go through and just completely retouch the skin, things of that nature. So here's kind of one I kind of like a lot. Let's see here. Show just a few of these off real quick. Don't want to give up too much sauce, because then y'all may not even watch the video. It's gonna come out next week. Let's see. Yeah, it's on the iDrive, guys, and you know this what's called is pretty big. That's another one right there. I know y'all getting y'all really ain't getting the colors that's coming through, but these colors are a whole lot, and not looking from what I'm seeing on the screen here. Yeah, those colors are not the same as what I got going on there. It is not going through. Let's see here, show y'all another one. Hey, I guess I should show you one more, because this thing is taking forever. But yeah, I'm about to go through here and knock these on out. Reload these up and go ahead and edit these on out. But yeah, this is another one as well. So yeah. All right, seems like my stream is starting to act up a little crazy now, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and exit out of this. I'm just going to go ahead and Let's see here. Yeah, it seems like my screen is really starting to act up now, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just get up off of here. Seems like my stream is falling apart now. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. But once again, I really appreciate you guys. And just be out on the lookout. Appreciate y'all coming through and support my live here real quick. And to the next video, peace.